What's up, guys? Welcome back to a new YouTube video, and today I have the 3 best picks for the NBA on Thursday. And it has been a couple of days since I posted my last YouTube video, so I'm gonna do a quick little VIP recap, and then at the end of the video I have a couple bonuses for you if you're new to DFS and betting that you need to take advantage of. So before I get into the 3 plays for today, I want to go over this VIP pick winner from today. This was Clay over 2.5 3-point attempts. He had 5. He cashed that super easily. And then the second one was Domantas Sabonis over 10 rebounds. And I want to highlight the Sabonis play because as you can see here, the 14.5 is crossed out and I got this at 10 rebounds. And I have no affiliation with Underdog. I locked in this play on Underdog and sent it out. And the reason is Underdog does a ton of discounts that you need to take advantage of. So again, guys, I'm trying to give you the best value, the best game you can get. I know I do have an affiliation with a couple apps like Chalkboard and Sleeper, which are my favorite apps. But you can really take advantage of all of them, whether it be Prize Picks, Chalkboard, Underdog, Flip, whatever the discount and the promos they are running. That is really how you build up your bankroll over time. That's how you get an edge in the market and over the books. So again, guys, take full advantage of all these promos that all these apps are running. All right, let's get right into the 3 free picks. That's what you all are here for. First play is my favorite play out of these 3. It is just a really, really solid play overall, and I'm locking these 3 picks in on Dabble. And a big reason why I really like Dabble is they offer field goal attempts which most of the times are pretty soft, like compared to a normal line like points, rebounds, PRA. Field goal attempts are pretty soft because all the guy has to do is shoot it. He doesn't need to make his shots. He could be 0 of 9, 0 of 10, but most NBA players are going to keep shooting the ball just as a confidence thing and to try to get back into the flow of things. So I'm not as worried about them actually making the shots. All they have to do is shoot it. So it's super nice, and most of the time the lines are pretty soft. As you can see here with this Keegan Murray play, he's over 9.5 field goal attempts 73% of the games this season, which is a super high hit rate considering we're almost at all-star break. So that's really high for this late in the season, and he's averaging 10.85 shot attempts on average this season. So that's really good. And I think a big reason why this line is kind of soft is because he only had 5 shot attempts versus the Pelicans last night, but over his previous 2 games, he's put up 14 and then 15 shot attempts, right? And the Pelicans, they give up the 7th most shot attempts to power forwards and small forwards. So again, guys, sometimes one bad night means we can actually take advantage of it because the line will dip down, which is what I think happened here. So take full advantage of this Keegan Murray line. You can only find it on Dabble. So if you don't already have Dabble, use my promo code DTPicks when signing up. It's another reason why you should get on the app. And next play, SGA over 10 first quarter points. This is another really strong line. He's over this in his last 10 of 10 games, and that's with Chet back in the starting lineup. And Minnesota is pretty good defensively. I think they give up the 6th fewest points to point guards, which is really good. But really, it has not mattered who Shea has had in front of him this season. He's been able to get his points. He's been able to get to the free throw line. He's kind of a free throw merchant. I mean, I'm not trying to take away from how good he is, but in the first quarter, if he's able to get to the free throw line like 2 to 3 times, that's going to cash out this play super easily. And then finally, the last play, Sabonis over 17.5 points. This is kind of similar to the Keegan Murray play. He only had, I think, 16 last night versus the Pelicans, but in his previous 2 games, he's put up 32 and 27. So he's absolutely crushed this line. The Pelicans are also awful at defending centers on average, that is, giving up the 4th most points to the position. And he's over this in 60% of games on the year. So again, guys, you can really take advantage of both the Keegan Murray and Sabonis line. When a guy has an off night, right, when they're not shooting as well, when they're not getting as many opportunities, Keon Ellis had 27 points. That's the reason why Murray barely shot the ball. That's why Sabonis didn't go over his line. When you have outliers like that, usually the lines will dip down, but that's the best time to take full advantage because guys will bounce back, especially the big time players. So again, you're going to get even odds for all these plays. So it's a 6x multiplier, really good value. make sure to lock it in on Dabble. And before I wrap up this video, if you are new to DFS, you can get on Chalkboard and you will get a 100% deposit match for completely free, no matter how much you put in, whether it's $10, $100. I believe this goes up to $250. You'll get a 100% deposit match with promo code dollars. You'll also get Shea for half a point, right? So let's say you don't like his first quarter points. You can just take him for half a point in the game. He's going to get that, obviously. And then another app I really, really like, Betr Fantasy. They're going to give you a $500 deposit match with promo code dollars. So that's even more money that they're throwing at you. They also are running this really, really cool promo, which is play $5, get $55 in free to play with. It's free money, guys. You got to take advantage, okay? Just got to take advantage. And you'll get Steph Curry for half a point. So, these are really, really big incentives to sign up. And you might be asking, okay, why are all these apps offering all these promos? Well, they're all competing against each other for your attention and for customers, right? And for people to actually bet on, right? So their whole theory is, hey, if we have a ton of promos, we can get people on our platforms and then they can bet and we can make money, right? But if you're actually smart about it, you can use these promos to your advantage. And once you get on the apps, you can take advantage of the promos, manage your bankroll, make smart, sharp plays that have an edge, and you'll actually profit, right? It's just as easy as that. So that is a big reason you want to diversify and be on as many of these apps as you can. And finally, last app I should say is Betr. They are going to give you a win, or your first entries on us, win or loss, up to $250. So they're going to give you a $250 deposit match with promo code dollars and your first entries on them. So win or lose. So you could go crazy. You could go for like a six play leg. I would not recommend doing that. I would go with 2 sharp plays. And this is a little outdated. That's my bad. You're not going to get Pat Mahomes for half a completion anymore, but you will get Shea for half a point instead. So again, guys, take full advantage of all these promos that all these apps are offering you. For example, again, I have no affiliation with Underdog, but when they're going to give you a 25% line reduction with no payout reduction, that's a no-brainer. You just have to take advantage, and the only way you're going to know about this is by being on the app. You don't even need to have a lot of money in your account on the app. Just keep, $10, $15, keep a couple units depending on how much you have, and take advantage of these promos. All right, guys, All-Star break is this weekend, but I will be putting out more consistent videos after All-Star break. I'm going to also have a couple fun YouTube videos on some All-Star break props. And then obviously March Madness is right around the corner, so I'm super excited for that. So if you're not already subscribed, make sure to subscribe down below, like this video, and comment, are you tailing? Are you locking in this play? I'll see you all back tomorrow.